Doughboy says Bobby Portis' 10th double-double of the season, 6th man of the year. Let's throw that out to the guys. Bobby Portis, 6th man of the year consideration. Again, we've already talked about whether or not we talked about whether Doc Rivers should be in coach of the year consideration. And this win clearly puts him into, will just add to that list, that checklist. Bobby Portis, 6th man of the year consideration. What do you guys think?
So I think you certainly have an argument, for sure, especially if this team keeps winning past All-Star break. I know you probably don't catch the Celtics at the 1 seed, but if you lock in that 2 seed, then there's a real argument there. Look, I haven't really been paying attention to the 6 men around the league, so I would be lying if I said I was. But I do know what Bobby provides on a nightly basis and what he's provided since All-Star break. If this thing keeps up, I think he certainly has a huge argument on one of the best teams in the league, but not only that, on one of the best teams in terms of personnel. So if he's giving you what he's been giving you on a consistent basis and they keep winning games, there's definitely an argument. I think he should definitely win it.
What I do wonder with the voters is what role does adversity play in this award, right? Because one thing about Giannis, Dame, anybody who is in position to get any kind of postseason hardware, I would certainly argue that what this team has been through with the changing of the coaches midseason and going through that, right, and guys in the lineup and having guys missing, you 100% would have to give them credit for that. For Bobby Portis, he keeps this thing up, right, and continues to be a key part of this team's, turnaround, so to speak, under Doc, and continues to elevate this team. Hell yeah, you got to give him consideration for it, right? I think right now it's Malik Monk and Norm Powell. I think are a few of the names being floated out there, but the reality of it is I think Bobby's, first off, I think the Bucks are going to finish much higher than either one of those teams, and I certainly think that Bobby's contributions are palpable. I certainly hope voters are watching because, yeah, why don't you throw him out there with it, right? Like, what's it? I think I saw it's Norm Powell, Malik Monk, Karis LeVert are some of the favorites, but why are you not throwing Bobby Portis out there, especially if they keep this winning streak going?
Just going through some of the 6th man of the year odds as of last week. Malik Monk is the heavy runaway favorite right now. Norm Powell behind him. Tim Hardaway Jr., Karis LeVert, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Naz Reid, Russell Westbrook, who just broke his hand, Bennedict Mathurin, Jordan Clarkson, and then Bobby Portis round out the top 10.
Well, listen, if that was as of last week, that's great. But I don't know if y'all know. I don't know if they know or not. But this week, this week, this Bucks team is rolling. I expect Bobby to be making his climb, making his ascent. And man, I can't stress how nice it is as a Bucks team to have a luxury of offensive riches, if that makes sense, right? Because these guys, you have guys on this team that can get buckets. We've said it all year. You got guys on this team that can get buckets. Defense has been a little shaky at times, but when you have this kind of offensive firepower and you have a coach that has found a way to inspire these guys, right? Because that's what I think Doc has made some adjustments too, but we're also seeing guys play harder.